Merry Christmas, everyone who celebrates. It is now Christmas Eve if you're watching when this comes out, and that is when we in Finland celebrate Christmas the most. It's the main day to eat well, open presents, and all of that, and then the next day is more chill, eating leftovers, lounging in pajamas, reading your books that you got for presents and stuff. So today we celebrate, although I'm filming just a little bit earlier, so I'm still getting better or over the cold, so I still sound a little bit sick, so I do apologize. But this is an exciting video because it is my Pandora's Eyeshadows 2025 finale. And yeah, I've been doing this for many years. I will do this again next year, but I like to have a finale and an intro every year just to keep it fresh for myself, have a little break in between, and then start anew in January. So this year I've had 4 totally randomized eyeshadows, and the goal is always to hit pan. I did skip last month's update because I wasn't feeling too well. I did have one pan that I could have rolled something in its place for the last month, but then I was like, I don't need to do that for myself right now. So I'm just gonna keep these for the rest of the year, and we'll see. We can maybe start from the pan that I had already, and it comes from the Black Velvet palette, and you might have been spoiled for this one if you paid close attention in my help me choose my panda palette. And there is a pan. So I was able to hit pan on the black. It took me 11 uses to hit pan, and I mainly used it as a liner, although I did use it in the crease as well. And I don't know if you can tell, but it was kind of like double layered. So yeah, there's like separate layers in the eyeshadow, which is a bit weird, but it's a big eyeshadow, so maybe they pressed like the amount of one eyeshadow in here and then another one, I don't know, but yeah, it's a bit weird. But we have pan, so that is what counts in the project. So this I had already 1 month ago, but I decided to not roll something new in and stress myself for the rest of the project. Then we have this one, who's been here for many months. I should have wrote down when, but it's at least 5 months, or maybe now 6 that I've used these, like escaped last month's update. We finally have pan, and last time I had 21 uses, and I was like, I can see maybe the end is somewhere, maybe it is somewhere. 6 more uses, so 27, and we're here, compared to like these that I think were under 10 uses and this one. So this matte was something else, but it was fine because I actually love it, and it worked very well with a lot of my That palette purples, so I didn't mind using it. But we have pan for the finale, which is what counts the most. So another pan. Then we had the chocolate rose gold palette, and this was a shadow that I was like, yeah, it's gonna be easy to hit pan on. I just need to use it. It's warm tone. It's on my lids today, and it does have pan. It actually only took 4 uses to hit pan, so I guessed correctly. It is a very soft shade, and it didn't take much, and it is kind of an older shadow already, so I do have to go in like maybe 3 times. I also do like to pack on my eyeshadows. If you haven't noticed, I do like my eyeshadow to show, especially on camera. So yeah, I do need to go back like 3 times per eye or something. So if you only go into an eyeshadow once per eye, then obviously I'm gonna hit pan quicker. So yeah, pan in this one as well. And then we have this one. And this little, or not that little, the Magic Mini is the reason why I've kind of postponed filming this for as long as possible. The blue. We have pan. We finally have pan. So yeah, this, I was so scared of this one. And last time I had 11 uses and you could barely tell. Now I have my sweater all over the palette. I don't know if you can tell, but this also had 2 layers. And I think once I got past the first layer, then I actually kind of hit pan quicker. But it took me 28 uses total to hit pan, using it mainly as a liner and lower lash line. Oh, sometimes all 3 in the same look, but I decided to count each day kind of as a 1 use, because I was thinking if I use it as a liner and in the crease is that 1 use, 2 uses, but I did track it per day kind of. So yeah, I used a very thin liner brush to line my upper lash line, lower lash line, and I was like wearing a lot of blue lately, but the tiniest pan is there, and that is all I wanted, because this was hard. This was hard, and I was afraid of it. Now this is also gonna be hard, the purple, but I need to hit pan on it at some point, because if you know, I started my project Fully Panned, where I'm trying to hit pan on every eyeshadow in every palette. That's gonna take a while, but let's look at my stats, because that is what I like to do. And of course, we do need to recap the whole year. But last update 2 months ago, I had 306 pans, and I just got to 60.6% of pans in my collection. Now I have 310, so I have 4 more pans in my whole eyeshadow collection. Also some pans outside this project, and now my pan percentage is 61.4. So we're going up there, and I started the year with 229 pans, and we are now 310. So that is, oh, my poor brain cannot do math right now. that is 80-ish pounds, right? I'm doing this correctly, I think. So we went to 45.3% to 61.4. Amazing. So I have like 505 eyeshadows in my collection in January, and then I have finished some of them, but they still count as pan in the end of the year. So if I've finished shadows in my pan palette this year, they count as a pan. They are like a mega pan, the biggest pan I can have. And once January comes, I remove the eyeshadows that I've finished this year, so then I'll have less eyeshadows and less pans in January. So I don't remove them in the middle of the year, because then that would make my pan percentage go down if I well, anyway. Empty eyeshadows count as pan before I remove them when I do my inventory. And in this project, because the 80 pans is across every project I've done with eyeshadows, but in this project, it so happened that in 2025, I hit pan on 25 eyeshadows. So I think that was, I had to count it twice, because I was like, That's a nice coincidence. Is it? Is it? And it seems to be so. Unless I forgot to track an eyeshadow, which I don't think I have. So yeah, £25. We bumped my pan percentage a lot of, like 15% ish. And yeah, I'm still so excited about this project and I cannot wait to start it in January. But I'm gonna wait to start. I'm gonna pause it for a little while. I usually post around the middle of the month. But yeah, I'm still gonna keep on doing this even though I have my project fully panned and my upcoming pan that palette. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. And if you are interested about my inventory, it will be coming in the change of the year somewhere. But for now, I hope whatever you celebrate, I hope you have the most beautiful holidays and that they are exactly what you wanted. If you are alone at home, drinking hot cocoa, covered in blankets, reading a book, amazing for you. If you are with the people you want to be around, amazing. If you're not, I'm sending you a warm hug. And yeah, like I've said before, let's make next year better, because this year wasn't it. So happy holidays everyone, and I will see you probably in a couple of days after the festivities. Bye.